Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. I'm in my garden and today I'm gonna plant 24 baby lavenders in my garden so that they grow big and flower and make it look purple. I'm gonna show you quick what's growing right now. I have tulips, some other things as well that I don't know the names of. The trees are blooming behind me, so that's Raven. This is cherry, then I have that one is pear and an apple. So I'm not really sure what is what yet because this is the first year that we moved into this garden, and I will show you also how it looked like, how it looks like now. But now let's go and I'll show you the baby lavenders first and where I'm going to plant them. That's the most important tool. We will need that. And those bags have the lavenders and some other flowers. But first, let's go see what's growing, what's blooming. So I'm gonna plant these lavenders, and this is a pack of 6 baby lavenders, and I have 4 of these. So that's another one. Then another one. So each has 6, which makes 24. To be honest, I'm not sure which variety this is because it just says lavender, but we will see. And if you're curious, besides that, I have some other flowers here. But it doesn't matter. Let's start with lavender. So the goal is to have them grow like this, and where you see this dug up dirt until there. So we'll need to measure now and see which plant goes where. And it's already a little bit dug up, so it won't be too difficult for me to plant them. There we have high beds, we will plant something else there. But now let's start planting. So I have here some gloves, my 24 baby lavenders, and I've already shown you the idea, right? So it will be kind of half circle, and I will be planting these lavenders in this garden in this specific place because here is the most, the sunniest place. And as you know, lavenders need at least 6 hours of sunlight during the day. So that's why I decided to plant them here. So I will be doing the same exact action for 24 times, and while I do so, and you can watch me of course, but I would like to tell you a little bit about this garden concept. Well, this is not an own garden, this is leased garden. Basically we rent the garden, but the small house that's on this land is our own property basically. But this garden has rules because this is, in Germany, it's called small gardens community. And the rules are basically you will need to plant plants, you have to also grow herbs and flowers and have also fruit trees. You can also grow vegetables. But the goal is, and the rule is, that 1/3 of the land should be this kind of herbs and flowers and fruit trees. So we have around 300 square meters of land. This means that around 100 should be planted, and you can grow anything. However, these small garden communities are organized on the contaminated lands. Basically, you cannot grow here vegetables that will grow directly in the soil. For flowers, for plants, it's okay. And basically, of course, for the lavender, it's also okay. But we cannot grow, for example, carrots or potatoes in this soil. We will need to have high beds, and you see one right here in the garden as well when I showed you in the beginning. Now back to lavenders. So I take them out from this plastic pot. I massage slightly the roots so that they don't continue to grow in circle, or in this case in the square shape, because that was basically the shape, the form of the plastic pots. After massaging the roots, I plant them directly into the soil. Well, we know that lavenders like to have sandy soil so that the soil also gets dry quicker. But here I cannot choose. We have what we have. I'm not sure, of course, what is this soil, what kind of soil it is, and we will see if lavenders will like it or not. But our neighbors with these gardens have also lavenders, and they grow and they flower so nicely. So I hope they will like the soil here as well, because it's more or less similar soil, right? So this garden was actually in a place where it was a dumpster. So it was trash, and it is still kind of, quite not a good quality soil here, I must say, because we still find some pieces of glass, some broken ceramic, a lot of stones that we tried to clean up. There's a lot of weed growing, as you can see, but we will need to clean up that as well. If you watched until now, if you will be interested in one of my courses about growing houseplants, please check the description of this video, because there I have a link for you so that you can get my course and grow plants better. And I hope that will be useful for you and you will have more success with growing houseplants at home. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you have already some experience with growing plants. But as it's spring and it's time to plant them, we decided to plant them right now. And if it's, if it's a little bit late, then it will be late for the whole season, because it will be then very hot. But what I do is basically I just dug up a hole, a small hole to be enough for the lavender roots. I spread them a little bit, put in a hole, and cover with soil. That's it. And then I will water them all together. As for the watering, of course, it sometimes also rains here. So if it's raining and you notice that the soil is already moist, there's no need to water at all. But then, of course, if you notice that the soil is dry, definitely you need to water not only lavenders, but the whole garden, of course. And I approximately plant them well, at a distance from each other. I don't know how many centimeters are here. I would assume maybe around 50. So this should be enough, because this will grow into bigger bushes very soon, within a year even. And to keep them in shape, I will need to also prune them from time to time. As you know, the best time to prune them will be spring, I would say. You can do it in both in springtime and also in autumn. However, in autumn will be a little bit challenging to overcome the winter. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Please share how you grow lavenders and stay passionate about plants. I will see you in the next one.